High in the Himalayas, a mountain pierces the sky. Mount Everest, a name synonymous with adventure, with challenge, with the very edge of human endurance. For millennia it has beckoned the bravest souls, daring them to attempt its slopes. To stand upon its summit is to touch the roof of the world. To breathe air so thin it barely sustains life. It is an endeavor fraught with risk. Yet year after year, climbers are drawn to its slopes, seeking glory, seeking knowledge, seeking to test the limits of their own mortality. Everest is not merely a mountain, it's a geological titan. Standing as the highest point on Earth, it has captured the imagination of adventurers, scientists, and dreamers alike for centuries. This colossal peak is a symbol of nature's grandeur and the ultimate challenge for mountaineers. Located on the border of Nepal and Tibet, it rises to a staggering height of 29,031.7 feet, or 8,848.86 meters. This immense elevation makes it a beacon for those seeking to test the limits of human endurance and resilience. Its peak, eternally capped in snow and ice, seems to scratch at the very heavens. The summit is often shrouded in clouds, adding to its mystique and allure. The thin air at this altitude contains only a third of the oxygen found at sea level, making every step a monumental effort. Formed over 60 million years ago, Everest is part of the Himalayas, a young and still growing mountain range. The Himalayas themselves stretch across 5 countries and are home to some of the world's highest peaks, but none as towering as Everest. The ongoing collision of the Indian and Eurasian tectonic plates continues to push Everest higher by a few millimeters each year. This relentless geological activity is a reminder of the dynamic and ever-changing nature of our planet. Its slopes are a tapestry of glaciers, icefalls, and treacherous crevasses sculpted by eons of wind and ice. These natural features create a formidable landscape that challenges even the most experienced climbers. The Khumbu icefall, for instance, is one of the most dangerous sections of the climb, with its constantly shifting ice towers and deep crevasses. Despite these dangers, thousands of climbers from around the world flock to Everest each year, driven by the allure of standing atop the world. The journey to the summit is not just a physical challenge, but a mental and emotional one as well. Base camps become temporary homes where climbers acclimatize and prepare for the grueling ascent. The Sherpas, indigenous to the region, play a crucial role in these expeditions. Their unparalleled knowledge of the mountain and their physical prowess make them indispensable guides. Cultural rituals and prayers are often performed before the climb, seeking blessings for a safe journey. As the sun sets over Everest, casting a golden hue over its majestic slopes, one can't help but feel a profound sense of awe. This mountain, where earth meets sky, stands as a testament to the raw power and beauty of nature. The quest to conquer Everest began long before anyone set foot on its slopes. The towering peak, standing at 29,032 feet, has always been a symbol of ultimate challenge and human endurance. Its snow-capped summit, often shrouded in clouds, beckoned adventurers from around the world, igniting a passion for exploration and discovery. Early explorers and surveyors gazed upon it from afar, mapping its contours and dreaming of reaching its summit. These pioneers, armed with rudimentary equipment and an unyielding spirit, laid the groundwork for future expeditions. They meticulously charted the terrain, noting every ridge and crevasse, and their maps became invaluable tools for those who followed in their footsteps. In the 1920s, the British launched a series of expeditions driven by a thirst for adventure and national pride. These expeditions were monumental undertakings involving months of preparation and the coordination of countless resources. The climbers faced extreme conditions, battling fierce winds, freezing temperatures, and the ever-present danger of avalanches. Yet their determination never wavered. George Mallory, one of the most famous climbers of that era, famously responded to the question, "Why climb Everest?" with the simple yet profound answer, "Because it's there." Mallory's words encapsulated the spirit of mountaineering, a pursuit driven not by tangible rewards but by the sheer joy of overcoming nature's greatest challenges. His charisma and passion inspired many to follow in his footsteps. Mallory and his climbing partner Andrew Irvine disappeared high on the mountain in 1924, their fate remaining a mystery for decades. Their disappearance added to the mystique of Everest, turning them into legends. It wasn't until 1999 that Mallory's body was discovered, providing some closure but also raising new questions about whether they had reached the summit. Their story remains a poignant reminder of the risks and rewards of high-altitude mountaineering. It wasn't until 1953 that Everest finally yielded to human determination. On May 29th, Sir Edmund Hillary from New Zealand and Tenzing Norgay, a Sherpa from Nepal, made history by becoming the first confirmed climbers to reach the summit. Their achievement sent ripples of excitement and admiration throughout the world. They became instant heroes, their names forever etched in the annals of mountaineering legend. Since then, thousands of climbers have followed in their footsteps, each summit attempt adding a new chapter to the mountain's storied history. Climbing Everest is an endeavor fraught with danger. The mountain tests the very limits of human endurance. The air at higher altitudes is so thin it's known as the death zone. Oxygen deprivation, extreme cold, and unpredictable weather conditions are just a few of the challenges that climbers face. The Khumbu Icefall, a treacherous glacier that climbers must navigate, is a constantly shifting maze of ice towers, crevasses, and avalanches. Altitude sickness, frostbite, and hypothermia are ever-present threats. Even the most experienced climbers are humbled by Everest's raw power. Despite the risks, the allure of Everest remains strong. Climbers are driven by a complex mix of motivations: the desire to push their physical and mental limits, the thrill of adventure, and the sheer magnetism of standing atop the world's highest peak. They train for years, honing their skills and preparing their bodies for the grueling climb. They rely on the support of Sherpa guides, whose knowledge of the mountain is invaluable, and they carry with them the hopes and dreams of countless others who have been captivated by Everest's mystique. Everest is more than just a mountain, it's a collection of staggering statistics. The summit temperature averages minus 33 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 36 degrees Celsius. Winds can reach hurricane force exceeding 100 miles per hour or 160 kilometers per hour. Over 300 climbers have lost their lives on Everest. The youngest person to summit was only 13 years old. The oldest, an astounding 80 years young. For those who have stood on Everest's summit, the experience is life-altering. They speak of a profound sense of awe, of feeling insignificant in the face of such immense natural beauty. They describe the world stretching out beneath them, a vast panorama of snow-capped peaks and verdant valleys. But they also speak of the mountain's fragility, of the visible impact of climate change on its glaciers and snowpack. They return with a newfound appreciation for the power of nature and a responsibility to protect this iconic landmark. Mount Everest continues to captivate our imaginations. Standing at a staggering 8,848 meters, it is the highest point on Earth, a majestic giant that has drawn adventurers and dreamers for centuries. Its snow-capped peak, often shrouded in clouds, is a beacon of mystery and challenge. The allure of Everest is not just in its height, but in the stories it holds, the dreams it inspires, and the indomitable spirit. It is a symbol of human ambition, resilience, and our unyielding desire to explore the unknown. Each year, climbers from around the world gather at its base, driven by a shared goal to reach its summit. Fraught with peril, from the treacherous Khumbu Icefall to the thin air of the death zone, yet it is this very danger that makes the climb so compelling, a true test of endurance and willpower. Its slopes are a testament to both the triumphs and tragedies of the human spirit. Memorials dot the landscape, honoring those who have perished in their quest. Each plaque tells a story of bravery and sacrifice, but for every life lost, victory of climbers who have stood on the roof of the world, gazing out over the vast expanse below, feeling a sense of accomplishment that few can imagine. Whether we view it from afar or dare to attempt, it reminds us of the power of nature and the limitless potential that lies within us all. The mountain stands as a silent guardian, watching over the valleys and villages below. It is a source of inspiration for those shadow, a constant reminder of the beauty and danger that coexist in the natural world. It is a timeless reminder that the greatest journeys are often those that test us most, pushing us to discover the depths of our own strength and courage. The climb to Everest summit is not just a physical challenge, but a mental and emotional one as well. It requires determination, preparation, and an unwavering belief in oneself. In the end, the top, but about the journey itself and the lessons learned along the way.